Welcome Legacy Dolls, my name is Jada. Make sure to hit that subscribe and the notification bell to stay tuned with all upcoming videos that will be coming out. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I have a few questions that I've got from some of my clients, as well as some things that I put down that when I was a first up-and-coming entrepreneur, I had questions about, and I didn't really know how to go about when I started my lash and brow business, because now it's been about a year and a half and I do have a lash and brow studio located in downtown Milwaukee. So I'm gonna go ahead and answer those questions for you guys. Okay, so the first question I got was, what made you want to start your business? So for me at least, my journey started off when I first graduated high school. I was working actually at Walgreens. I was working at Walgreens from my freshman to senior year, like about almost a year outside of high school. And I guess I realized, like, what do you want to do with your life, Jada? What is your passion? What do you want to do? So for me, it's always been a passion for me actually to get into the beauty industry. I knew since I was a kid, like, Jada, I want to do YouTube. Like, I've known that I've always wanted to do YouTube. I've just never, like, I guess got the courage to do it until now. But when I was younger, I always was like, you know what, I want to be in the beauty industry. I grew up with people all the time that were always at the salon, always keeping up with themselves, like especially like my mom. So I was like, you know what, I think I want to get into cosmetology. So I went to cosmetology school, I quit my job, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna jump into something that I think I would do good in. So my cosmetology school had a course for lash extensions. I got certified through my cosmetology course, and a lady, actually her name is Tiffany Ramos, shout out to her. She was the first person that let me start in her shop. She gave me like a little part in her salon actually, and it was just like kind of right in the middle of everything, but I loved it. I seen how things work, how a salon works, how you talk to clients. You know, I was right in the middle of everything, so I loved it. And I had my little spot in there. She gave me some super cheap rent. She was like, you know what, girl, do your thing. So I quit my job and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do lashes full force. So there was days where people wouldn't show up, and you know, I was there all day, but I didn't mind. I was practicing, and you know, I was ready to build myself up. And after that, like literally me quitting my job and starting doing lashes was like the best thing I've ever done in my entire life, because it literally made a whole 360 in my life. Like, I came from hating going to work. I was miserable. I didn't want to go to work. I despised it, from literally loving what I'm doing and building an empire for myself and building something so much more than just a 9-to-5. So yeah, basically I started off like that, going to cosmetology school, but unfortunately with the pandemic starting, my cosmetology school actually, it didn't get shut down, but it was shut down for almost a year. There was online, but I chose personally not to do online because I felt like I couldn't learn the right way, learning how to cut and dye hair over the internet. So I chose not to do that. So while school was down, I was still doing lashes, kind of, sort of, as much as I could with the pandemic going on. But I realized, do I really want to do hair? Is hair my thing? Like, you know what I mean? And I started trying to decide, I guess, what I wanted to do, because I fell in love with lashes. You know, I was doing lashes while I was in cosmetology school, and I really did enjoy doing them, but I didn't know I wanted to make it a full-time job, you know? So that's when I decided, like, you know what, I'm gonna just start doing lashes, and I'm not gonna go back to cosmetology school, and I'm gonna see what else I can build from this business. My second question that I got was, when did you start taking clients once you got certified? I started taking, not actual clients, but I was doing my sister's lashes. Like, I remember I was at her house, literally on her bed, doing her eyelashes. Like, I was doing my cousin's lashes. I was practicing on my mannequin, but taking actual clients, I would say maybe about a month. Like, I waited at least like a month until I felt really comfortable. But at first, you're never gonna feel super comfortable. Like, you know, still to this day, I still get nervous when I get new clients, you know, like, it's normal. So the best thing, honestly, to do is don't wait too long. Don't feel like you're too scared. Like, you just gotta jump into it, because the only person that's gonna hold yourself back is you. So I would say, like, if you did get certified, just start practicing and taking people in. People understand that you're a new lash tech, so they can't really expect too much, you know what I mean? Like, you'll catch some people being like, oh yeah, like, if you do lashes, then you need to know what you're doing. But of course, like, when you're a beginner lash tech, like, everything isn't going to be perfect, and don't blame yourself for that. You're going to get better, and due time, things get better. So when did you start? Okay. My third question was, how long have you been doing lashes? So I've been doing lashes. I've been in the industry for about 1.5 years now. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite hobbies, my passion, everything. So I love it. Where did you start? I actually started, my cosmetology school I actually went to in Milwaukee was Empire. But I started in Tiffany Ramos's shop. Shout out to Tiffany. Her old shop was named Shears, and that's where I started. She hooked me up. She was my mentor because like I was saying, I was going for hair. So she was my mentor. I was gonna basically learn everything from her, but then we ended up working out together, and she gave me a little spot in her shop and started letting me do lashes there. So yeah. Okay, so another question was, where did you come up with your name? So for me, my business name is Legacy Beauty Company, or short for Legacy Beauty. First things first, I had like 2 reasons why I named my business after Legacy Beauty. First things first, my little sister, her name is actually Legacy, and she is the most adorable little cute thing ever. I absolutely love her. And I was just looking and thinking, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna name my business after my little sister, because first things first, I want to leave something behind for her. I want her to be able to find her passion like I did in life. And if she were to ever be like, you know what, I want to continue on my sister's business, then she can go ahead and do that. I wanted to literally leave a legacy for my little sister and for my family, and to start building something, you know what I mean? Something bigger than we've ever had. So, another reason also, I had it actually written down. The definition of legacy is the richness of the individual's life. It is what a person accomplished that impacts people or places around them. So ultimately, I was like, you know what? Legacy is so beautiful in 2 different ways. It's beautiful as in like my story with my little sister, and how I want to be able to leave something for her, and also just for me to leave my legacy and leave my stamp on the world, and for me to try to change, you know what I mean, change my life and change the way people look at beauty and the beauty industry altogether, you know, to build up women's self-esteem, as well as hold ourselves up to a higher standard and realize that we are more than what we think we are. So we need to start feeling like that, you know? So another question I had was, how old are you and how old were you when you started your business? So I am 20 years old. I started my business when I was 19. I am a Taurus. My birthday is on May 6th. So I'm a Taurus woman. You know what that means. We're go-getters. We're about that bag. We're going to go get it regardless of the fact. So yes, I love it. Another question that I have got asked was, how do I gain more followers and clientele? Also post tips. So for me, when it comes up to followers, and what I at least believe is that you do have to be posting. You have to be active on your social medias. You can't go a whole week without not posting one thing about your business, because people will forget. There are thousands of people that, you know, are on social media and they're posting their business, or they're constantly posting. So that's what the people are seeing. If you're not posting nothing, then nobody's going to be seeing what's going on. They're not going to know when you're booking. If you have openings, what do you do? Who you are. You know, you have to make a image of yourself in a way, you know what I mean? You have to start posting and showing people what you do and what you have to offer. How do I gain clientele? For me, at least, What helped me gain clientele was, first things first, you know, word of mouth, people knowing people. What I was doing in the beginning was, you know, making little flyers, posting them on my Instagram, asking my sister like, hey, can you share my post for me? Responding back to people, making sure that you are consistent. If clients are reaching out to you and you're not responding back to them, or if you're keeping them in your DMs for a couple of days, they're going to go on to the next lash tech, nail tech, any type of tech you are, they're gonna go to the next one. You need to stay consistent with your business. So I never just let somebody sit there. Like, I was on it constantly before. Of course, I had my booking app. I was on it. I was constantly responding back to people, putting my name out there. So when you're building a clientele, don't be scared as well. Be you. People love your personality regardless of the fact. Don't try to act like somebody you're not. Be you, and people are gonna love that. Post tips for me, I could make even another video on this because there's like different apps that I use, but I guess for me, I love Canva. I make all of my little logos on Canva. I also make my little like lash posts on there. I also use like Facetune a little bit, and that's how I use to like smooth out the skin on the face. For post tips, I come out with an aesthetic. So for my Instagram, I have a color that I use. I use actually 3 different types of colors. I use more of like a taupe pink, a black, and white. So those are my like Legacy Beauty colors at the moment. That's what I'm using. Those are what my posts are kind of mainly based on, are those colors, as well as my aesthetic on my Instagram. So I kind of make a pattern in a way for mine's, at least right now. It's like a TikTok, a Reel, IGTV. So I make one of those videos. And then I also have just like a normal lash post. I have like a quote or a little funny like meme. And then on my third one, I have like a picture of my clients, any type of like little eye picture, just pictures of my work. And I love my aesthetic actually. But you know, it took me a while to get there. So I guess it's more so of just finding what you like, finding your aesthetic and going along with that. Okay, so that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you guys had any recommendations of any other videos you would like me to do, make sure to leave a comment or even DM me. I'll make sure to leave my Instagram and everything down below for you guys. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you guys taking your time out and watching me. I hope you have an amazing day, Legacy Dolls. Bye.